Good morning. Yesterday we had a man executed. Um, I want to speak on the topic for a little bit, just put a few points in your head. And this is just my opinion. I got my own YouTube channel, Trio Valley. If you like it, don't like it, subscribe to it. If you care, don't care, whatever. Um, Alabama executed a man yesterday. The man did not commit the crime. The person that committed the crime is locked up, told him he did it. The guy still got executed. This is the same state where one of the last members that bombed the 16th Street Baptist Church is still alive. So you have to remember that and understand that the system has never been for us or never will be for us. The system is not really for the middle class. The system is for the rich and powerful. It just happens that it continuously doesn't work in our favor. I just want to talk to you guys right now and just tell you that in these situations right here, it just continues to show you that we really haven't come anywhere, and we really aren't going anywhere till we really sit down and we get a plan. The thing that bothers me the most is that we do get upset, we do rally, but we rally too late, or we rally not knowing what the goal or objective is. In the black community, we have donated, we gave a lot of tithes and offering to a lot of churches. We still don't have really our own school system, our own schools. All we have is mega churches, and we have preachers that ride around, look good, nice, and preach the word. But really, where is this money going to invest and build our own community? One thing we must realize that is we got to break away from the entire system and start our own and do for ourselves. It's this problem in 2020. It's not the white man's fault. It's not the man's fault. Ain't nobody holding us back but ourselves. We have to realize this and do this. I go spend my money where I'm wanted. Where I feel like I'm not wanted, I don't spend my money. Right now, I currently don't know of many black-owned gun shops, ammunition shops, or places. So I go to Simmons. I try to avoid Hoover Tactical. I go to different places and buy pawn shops, buy guns, buy ammunition. I try to go to a black barbershop. I try to go to a black car wash. I got a good friend of mine. I call him Z. He used to work at a shop a long time ago. Now he runs his own business. He does all my audio, radios, headrest, anything I need. The biggest problem for us is that we put our anger, we put our our frustrations into the wrong thing. We keep relying on a system that's broken, and it's never going to be fixed because it's not your system. It's not for you. We need to do on our own. We need to build our own communities, build our own cities, get our own police, get our own judges, get our own town, do our own work. Everybody else does this. Whites, Europeans, Jews, Asians, Spanish, everybody else own business, work together. We don't. We just think about it. Outside of a barbershop, a car wash, maybe a couple of businesses, how many black-owned businesses you can go to right now and really say you can make over $50,000 to $100,000? So we have to think about that. When you see stuff like this happen, this will make you realize you need your own. This will make you realize we need to step up, and we need to start establishing our own community, and we need to start establishing our own things. Yes, it's very troubling to me that a man was executed yesterday that didn't do it. But the love of my life, she always asks me, why do you continuously watch and read books about O.J. Simpson and his murder trial? And I tell her it's still relevant to today. The things that Johnny Cochran did, that Barry Scheck did, are still relevant to today. And obviously you can see it when something like this happens. And you need to understand what they did and how they did it, so you can understand how to take on the system and win. I'm currently in the fight of my life against the system, and I cannot lie to you. That's the first thing we need to do. You need to be honest with yourself and honest with others. I've been battling depression. I had to go to counseling. I have unhealthy eating habits. I done picked up a lot of weight, but I am in the gym trying to work this weight off. I'm doing more cardio. But as a community, as a person, we need to be more honest with ourselves and identify what our problems is. My biggest issue is that I'm not as good with money. I need to save more money and invest more money. I blow through a lot of money. I need to do a better job of that. I got a lot of things to work on as a person. But before the things transpired like they transpired in early December, I was almost 100% turned around and I had everything going my way. So I know hard work can work out. But I just want to share that with y'all. As a community, as people, we need to stop putting the blame on others. It's 2020. We need to do better. We spend all this money during Black Friday and Christmas. And if we would just take that money and put it in the right area, we could own our own banks, which would give us a place to get loans, to start new businesses, to increase our credit, increase our revenue stream. But we don't think like that. We don't think about coming together and buying, just getting our own bank as a community, coming together and starting our own businesses. So you continue to see these things. You know, I'm calling out everybody, just my opinion. I'm calling out the Black church. The Black church, people go to your churches and continue to tithe and offering. Where's this money going? To me, I don't see buildings. I see massive churches, but I don't see schools. It shouldn't have to take LeBron James to start his own damn school. Deion Sanders, Derrick Brooks, Jalen Rose, and a few others. We should have had our own system. We should have our own courts. You know, everybody wants to jump up and be a preacher, and then they want you to put money in, they want you to invest in the church. But what is the church doing? Just my opinion. What are we doing in these communities? Our communities are falling apart. Where's the leaders that leading us to, hey, let's stop moving out the hood. Let's rebuild the hood. It shouldn't take just Slim Thug. It shouldn't take, whoever it is. It should be us. Now, I'm just calling like I see it. We're not doing what we need to do. And then we turn around and we keep going to a system. We keep begging the system, and the system don't care. Your governor wore blackface. You think she gonna free somebody black when she wore blackface? Hell no. Then you sit up here, you want to turn around, all this, the police this, the police that. These the same police officers that killed the man who said he can't breathe, and they turned around and got mad at LeBron and put the shirt on. Now, I will say this, in Birmingham, Alabama, most of your white and black police officers know people. They know you. They know others. So we don't really have that problem in Birmingham until you step outside in Hoover and Shelby County and Pell and Vestavia. Then you kind of looked at as, what are you doing here? But for the most part, our police do a good job of respecting everybody. But I'm just challenging folks, just want to give you some thoughts and give you my opinion. I think it's barbaric that we continue to ask this system for support and we continue to ask this system for help. A lot of people go out and vote because it's something to do. It's not something to do. People fought and died for it. But do you know what you're voting for? I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I didn't vote Democrat. I voted Republican. But I damn sure didn't vote for Trump. I will say that because it was a name underneath Trump that I voted for. I'm for coal. I'm for steel. And I'm for the goddamn Second Amendment. So why in the fuck would I vote Democrat? And these people are literally telling you they are going to take your guns. These people just telling you right off the bat. All of them. We're going to raise taxes on the middle class and we're going to take your guns. Are you fucking crazy? Just my opinion. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm telling you what I did. I ain't got to lie about it. Just making my point, man. It's crazy that a man died and then people want to look to the system. We got to make our own system. We got to start making our own play. We got to do better. We can't sit here and continue to look all this and this, and it's this person's fault. That was true 20, 30 years ago. It ain't nobody's fault but ourselves, because we got all the money. We just don't have the wealth. We don't have ownership. It's 2020 and we ain't got nothing but one black owner in major sports. That's ridiculous. We don't have our own Fortune 500 companies. We don't have major construction company with construction contract. A lot of people don't even know that you get a construction company, you have to get 20 or 30% of the work because you're a minority. You know, we just gotta get our own, man. We gotta break this system, start our own community, start our own cities. Start doing for ourselves. Start becoming self-sufficient. Stop depending on others. Stop sending our kids to these other neighborhoods and other communities for jobs. We should be able to afford our kids' jobs. Stop taking all our money and running somewhere else and keep it in the hood, keep it in the community, but we have to provide a good service. A lot of times people say, well, I'm black owned, but yeah, you black owned, but you black terrible. You got terrible service. You don't provide me with what I want when I need, and it's not as good as somewhere else. So I got a right to go spend my money where I want to spend it. So we got to start not only just saying, oh, this is black. I go to Colston's Barbershop in Fairfield and Wilder. They do a good job of cutting my hair. That's why I go. If I went to a bad barbershop, I would go to another one. If I go to a car wash and I don't like it, I go to another one. Right now, Rashad Miller takes care of me as far as my car washing. And then I may go to 3rd Avenue, but I try to go where the business is good and the quality is good. But this is just me, just my opinion. This is Trio Valley coming at you, giving you a little bit, man. It's just so much can be done. It's so many battles that people fight. And I want to say this before I close this video. Anybody out there fighting a battle, you fighting for your life, or you going through something, regardless what somebody tell you, if somebody's going to sage for you, if somebody's going to take time to pray to you, whether they praying to God, Jesus, whether they praying to the spirits, the earth, or whatever, appreciate them. Be thankful, be grateful. I'm thankful for so much. I'm thankful for my kids. I am thankful for somebody that really just has my back, the love of my life. She's my best friend. She has my back, and she just fights for me. But I want y'all to understand that until you break these chains and break the system and make a revolution, you're just going to be where you at. We got to do better. We got to work better. We got to stop mean mugging each other, speak. It don't hurt when you see somebody black just to speak and keep it going. You ain't got to have that hate in your heart. That's the toughest thing I hate, when you walk by a black person and they don't want to speak. Like, man, I ain't trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm speaking to you because you're black and I'm proud of you. So, y'all have a good day, man. Just until you get away from this system, it is what it is.